Are you looking for shade or sun or what? How about here? If you go sideways, it's flat. Doesn't get any much closer than that.
I know, I try to get here early, but it doesn't work.
Here. Right here for you.
Should I?
Yeah. It's flatter than that.
Okay.
They were. How you been, buddy?
Been good, you?
Good. You talked to Mr. Newman?
Not really.
No?
See all his content he's been putting out there.
I see his Instagram. Yeah.
I kind of like what he's kind of doing though.
Seems to be a Bond theme kind of.
That's pretty unique. I have never seen that before.
Yeah. That's funny.
I think he's coming out pretty soon. We'll talk a little bit. I haven't hung out with him in a while.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. Let's get her done, huh?
That's my first time.
oh yeah, it's dubious.
Oh, is it? All right. We got to introduce you, everybody. So
Oh, no,
come
no.
on, come on.
Let me go to the back.
Think about your favorite yoga posture. You got to.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about yoga.
All right, y'all. Let's do it, huh? Man, after a couple of days this week, what a morning for our practice. Pleasure to be here with you, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. My name is Steve. I'm guiding us through this meditation that's gonna hit everything physically, gonna reset you mentally. This is gonna be hugely beneficial for you today, so it matters that you show up. Let's get started very simply in child's pose, please. So you come to kneeling. Big toes are towards each other, knees wide to the edges of your mat. You can sink your hips back, rest your forehead down. And always remember, if this shape, this posture, this posture or any other postures don't work for you and your body, well then adjust it, modify it, personalize it. But hey, listen to that ocean. Pretty sweet soundtrack. Very nice playlist. Feel that sun, feel the ocean breeze here on your skin. Take a second and acknowledge the fact that you showed up here today. It's not easy to show up. Thank yourself for being here. As I mentioned, this is going to be really beneficial. From here, we're just going to exhale everything out. Together, take a big inhale through your nose. Big inhale. And then through your mouth, we're going to exhale, clear it out. And let her go. Once again, everybody, inhale through your nose. A little bit bigger here if you can. And exhale through your mouth, empty it out. Give me one more, huh? Inhale. And exhale, empty it out. Breathe in through your nose just like we've been doing. You want to exaggerate this breath, so deeper, bigger, longer, everything about it. But now keep your lips sealed and exhale through your nose. There's a little change there, right? Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose in this manner, in this fashion, calms your nervous system. Inhale. Think about breathing the whole length of your torso. So you're going to feel your back body kind of like your lower back lift, your side bodies expand. And then lips stay sealed. Exhale, navel draws up and in. You gently push your breath out. This is the most important thing we're going to do over the next hour, everybody. Let's focus on this deep breath in. Just soaking up the ocean air, the vitality, the life force it brings with it. Keep your lips sealed. Exhale. Gently push your breath out. Beautiful. We're going to breathe in, deep and slow. We're going to breathe out mindfully and meditatively. Okay? Now, this is not our natural breath, as you know, so it does require your attention. And that's really what brings power to this practice, the quality of attention we bring to it. You hear me say that yoga is not necessarily what we do, right? It's not necessarily the shapes or the postures. It's how we do what we do. It's the focus and the quality of attention we bring to our breath, to the practice. So honor what you're feeling, everybody. Breathe deep, and let's start to get her done. If you're with me, inhale, slide on up to your tabletop. That would be hands and knees. Just wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Take another inhale here. Simply curl your toes under. And on your exhale, lift your hips, lift your knees, send your hips high. Downward facing doggy. Doggy, yo. Now, with your hips high, head dropping down low, shake it out. Shake it no a couple times, nod it yes a couple times, relax. Let's close our eyes. Let's close our eyes. Okay, breathe really deep, just like we've been doing, in through your nose and out through your nose. And notice, right, what do your hamstrings feel like, your glutes, your back? Do that little diagnostic check. Take a little bit of movement, maybe pedaling your feet out, back and forth, side to side. There you go. Fantastic. Well, getting your heart above your head, getting upside down here, is a really, really good shape for your body to be in for short term, okay? Now, can you spread your fingertips wider? Let's enhance this posture. Spread them wider, okay? What does it feel like to grip into your mat with your fingertips, the knuckles? How about the middle of your palm pressing flat to your mat? Now, chin to your chest, little bend in both of your knees, little bend, there we go. It's gonna let you press your hips higher and back further. Shorten your stance about 4 inches. Purple shirt here. Shorten your stance about 3-4 inches. There we go. Chin to your chest, and then wrap your shoulders around towards the front of your body. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale. That's a long down dog right there, everybody. Exhale. Take your feet a little bit wider, and then angle your heels in, your toes out, and then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees, squat way down. Malasana, your frog pose. Good. Now the first part of this, well, a couple things. Try to bring your feet flat, so a lot of us are gonna have to bring our feet wider. Try to straighten your spine. So you're gonna press your heart forward, and that's gonna drive your knees open gently. Good, everybody. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Now, as you breathe in your body, what does it feel like to try to breathe tall? Does that make sense in your body, to try to breathe tall in your body, and then wide at the top? And then stay tall, exhale, draw your navel up and in. Nice. Interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards. Take your biceps with your ears. Now with your straight spine and with your straight arms, we're gonna come to standing in 5, just nice and slow. 4, woo, let them burn a little bit, y'all. 3, I know. Y'all feeling them hips. 2, take it all the way up, up, up. And then we're coming right back down in 5, nice and slow. 4, breathing. 3, keep your arms straight, keep your chest lifted. 2, come on back row, I'm watching you. There you go. Slide your hands to heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Woo! Heel to your feet, back to hips width apart. Parallel your feet. Bend your knees. Bend your knees till you feel a little bit of contact, your upper thighs and your lower belly. Now, if you can feel that contact, I'll bet you just felt a lot of tension come out of your hamstrings and your lower back. Now, head dropping down, take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow for ragdoll pose, and then play with maybe a little bit more, as you straighten your legs, a little bit more resistance sensation in your posterior chain, your hamstrings, your lower back, or play with bending your knees a little bit more. There you go. Feel your way through it. Personalize this. One more. Take an inhale here. Go to exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Walk them forward to plank pose. High push-up position. Take an inhale. Shift even a little bit more forward. Breathe it in. And then exhale. Let's lower and take it all the way down. Nice, everybody. From here, take your hands, reach them behind you, interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now zip up your legs, look straight down so you smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale everything out, and then inhale, lift everything up. There you go. Now use the strength of your arms to pull back a little bit more, to lift your chest and to broaden across your heart. See if you can straighten your legs, but lift your heels. And squeeze your glutes. There you go, everybody. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. We had a nice, sweet stretch on the posterior chain. Lengthening. Now we're doing a little bit of strengthening. Take 1 more. Inhale. Lift it up. Breathe it in here. Exhale. Release and set everything down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Press up to your hands and to your knees. Your tabletop pose. And then exhale, let's round your spine. I bet you that feels good after that last one. There we go. And then take it back and forth. Inhale, you look up, a little back bend, spinal extension. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest. Get you some spinal flexion. Give me 3 more, everybody. Awesome. Exaggerating the size, the length, the depth of your breath. Remember that deep diaphragm breathing is the foundation for our meditation. When you're done with those, curl your toes, lift your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. And already the first part of our practice is over, right? This integration series, integration practice, I think it's time to move on. Little bend in your knees here, hips lifting high, head dropping down low. The main priority. Keep your breath in this flow. Y'all ready? Let's go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, load up your arms, load up your legs. At the very end of your exhale, you can walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Forward fold. Inhale. Now find a halfway lift here. If you're new to this, you want to squeeze your shoulder blades. Check it. It's right here. Lengthen your spine. That's a flat back, right? Good. And then exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Now lead with your chest, and let's inhale, rise. There you go. Take it up high and reach to the sky. Bring your palms to face each other. And then pinkies in a little bit more so you can, if you were looking at yourself from behind, your upper shoulders would have just widened. This is what we want in downward facing dog as well. Take another inhale, reach higher, grab your left wrist with your right hand, and then exhale, lean to your right, press your hips to the left. Okay, are you breathing deep? Let's head back a little bit, over there, in between the trees, head back a little bit, straighten your arms. There we go. We're not going through the motions here. You getting it. Inhale, come back through center. Switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left, pressing your hips to the right. This is lateral flexion and extension in your spine. Not a movement that we normally do throughout our everyday life. So it matters you're here. Inhale. Whoa, take her back through center. Stretch back, stretch up and away. Awesome, let's do it. Exhale, fold. Put a little bend in your knees. Yeah, fold it on down, y'all. Inhale, find that halfway lift once again. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up position. Hey, if you're new, maybe drop to your knees. I'm not new, and I would drop to my knees. If you're with me, this is a strong movement. You got to keep a strong core, y'all. Inhale, shift forward. Shoulders have to come in front of your wrists. Shoulders in front of wrists up here. Exhale, lower halfway down. Your elbows have to come straight back. Inhale now, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down here. Lift your knees, shoulders back. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Oh, nice. A doggy, eh? All right, everybody. We're breathing. We're trying to soak up as much ocean air as we can go without making it too taxing, right? Finding the balance between effort and ease. But getting your heart above your head, all this oxygen-rich blood is flooding straight to your brain. This naturally raises the level of serotonin in your brain. We're going to compound that, everybody. You're going to feel good. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy, nice. Exhale, fold, draw your navel in and dive it on in. Lead with chest, inhale, rise. Take it up, reach it high, grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, lean into your right till it just feels like, woo, nice. Inhale, back through center. Head back, throat open. Exhale, lean into your left, dial your right shoulder back so that your heart opens to the sky rather than closing to the ground. Inhale, come on back through center. Stretch up and away, feel something. Beautiful. Exhale, fold, take it all the way down. Little bend in your knees there, all good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. You gotta shift forward, shoulders in front of wrists. Exhale to allow your elbows to go straight back and touch your sides. And then inhales, upward facing dog. Now tops of the feet down. Can you lift your knees by engaging quadriceps and then shoulders back? Exhale, hips to the sky. Great adjustments, everybody. Woo! That heat is starting to build. Right about now, your brain is starting to percolate, for lack of a better term. The dopamine's going to start to go up, the serotonin, the oxytocin, the norepinephrine, which helps us focus. Our cortisol will probably go up for a little while too, because this is going to be a simulated stressful situation, these shapes, but it'll go down eventually. Inhale, bend your knees, let's keep moving. End of your exhale, walk or you lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine out long. Exhale, forward fold. Dive in, empty out strong. Inhale, rise. Take it up. Reach it. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, lean it. Head back. Dial your left shoulder back. There we go. Inhale, take her back through center and switch it up. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips towards La Jolla. Inhale, come on back up, everybody. Stretch up, lean it back, feel something. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Good. Keep those strong core, everybody. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog. Elbows in, shoulders back, lift your knees, slide your hands back a couple inches. Hands back. Here we go. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo! Great job, everybody. Now you're breathing deep. You're doing big things for yourself, for your joints, your muscles, your organs, everybody. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was Socrates who said, let food be thy medicine? Something like that? Well, let's add on. Let food and let this yoga practice be your medicine here, everybody. This is huge. One breath, one more flow on your own. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. I don't know, buddy. You were the first person I thought to ask. Breathe deep, right? And if you got to make some adjustments, you want to add something or skip something, or maybe you forgot something. We're not forgetting to breathe. Breathe in life, breathe in health, breathing strength, breathing length, openness, well-being into every cell of our body, everybody. Woo! All right, we can't let the hips sink. Now your shoulders and hips should shift forward and lower together rather than your lower back just kind of dumping down. Shoulders back here. Shoulders back. See where your shoulders are here? Be here. And then lift your knees. Now bring your feet, hands back underneath your shoulders. No? No. That way. You got it. It's all you. Nice job, everybody. I'll check in every couple minutes. Inhale. Exhale. Keep drinking up that ocean air. You're doing amazing. From here, everybody. Inhale. Bend your knees. Look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet right back between your hands. Heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, flat back. You lengthen out your spine. And then exhale, fold, dive, and empty out. Now inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high. There we go, we're breathing. Toes, heels, and knees. Everything's squeezing together. And then bring your weight into your heels. So as you sink a little bit lower, do you feel your glutes fire up? Good. We want to fire up those glutes. Now, take an inhale, breathe in big. Exhale, chair plane. So just jet airplane your arms. Now, feel your weight shift into your left foot. On your inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Come to standing, lift your right knee up, and reach your hands high to the sky. Steady your visual gaze. Steady your deep diaphragm breathing. Drive down your left heel, firm up that quadricep. There you go. Take another inhale here. Exhale, airplane pose. Extend your right leg straight back. See if you can bring your right heel, your hips, and your head in one line. Just give it a try. Now take your right thigh, spiral it inward, and that's going to keep your right hip coming down. That's going to keep your hips level. Yes, yes, y'all. Look at this. Focus. Give it 2 breaths, y'all. Utah. Give it 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands to the ocean as you breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Bend your left knee. Bring your hands to the ground. Step your right foot way back. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. There you go. Just this time around. Bend your left knee. Stack that hip. Scorpion tail your leg. And then circle it out if you want with your knee. There you go. Donkey kick it out. If you want the kicking of the dog, the flipping of the dog, go for it. Breathe well. 5. 4. Beautiful. Last 3. 2. All right. Inhale, left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Please listen. Inhale, take it across to your right elbow. We're not setting the foot down. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, right elbow. Oh, nice. Exhale, left elbow. How about one more? Inhale right. Good. And exhale left. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way back through to your hands. Low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Let's windmill open. Woo! All right, y'all. I know that internal fire is starting to burn bright. Long stance, right? Especially if you're new and you're sinking into this going thinking, yeah, I think I got a long enough stance. Take a little bit longer of a stance. And then sink deep. Stack your front left knee directly above your ankle. Awesome. Now breathe. And back row, if the knee comes in front of the ankle, then you got to slide the foot forward. If your knee leans inward, you got to point that thing straight forward. Inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide, breathe in 360 degrees. Exhale, sink a little bit, push a little bit. You can do more. Inhale, reach and extend forward. Reach, look for length. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Back right leg is straight and strong. Good, y'all. Now make sure, try to keep your torso lifted off your thigh, a little bit of space there. Roll your right shoulder back. You want your heart to face La Jolla. Now, if you're feeling good, take your right hand, reach to the ocean. And then palm facing down once again, that same rotation as in downward facing dog. Y'all breathing? Option for left hand up parallel. 5, just an option, y'all. 4, certainly not one I would be taking on a Saturday morning. 3, but you're doing phenomenal. 2, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now, as you slide your right hand down the back of your right leg, your left knee is not only going to want to straighten, but it's going to want to lean and pull inward even more. Rebend it, point your knees straight forward, aim true, and just give me one more. Inhale, lift, breathe in. Woo! Exhale, windmill down, step it on back, shift forward, lower. Remember, shift way forward, way forward. Exhale, lower halfway, shoulders and hips together, elbows straight back. Inhale, stay upward face. And remember, you can modify, you can skip it. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold. Careful there, dive in. Inhale, chair pose, shake your hips, lift your chest, reach. Good. Exhale, chair plane, jet airplane your arms. Shift your weight into your right leg. Smooth. Inhale, lift your left knee and reach your hands high to the sky, one-legged Tadasana. Steady your visual gaze. Steady your deep diaphragm breathing. And you'll find the physical stillness, the mental stillness, and that's the intention of this practice, to cease the fluctuations of our mind. Chitta, vritti, naroda. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, airplane pose. Take your left leg, extend it straight back. Starts with the breath, starts with the drishti or the gaze. This looks awesome, everybody. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, last inhale. You could reach for the ocean. Just saying. Exhale, low lunge. Step it on back. Bring your hands to the ground. Woo! Great transition, y'all. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. 3-legged doggy. Go ahead, bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Circle that, circle that, circle that knee, y'all. You want the flipping? You are taking the flipping. Yeah. There you go, 5. Nice work, y'all. 4. Greg, that looks awesome. 3. Rosemary, phenomenal. 2. I'm totally making these names up right now, everybody. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Push your breath out. Inhale, take her across left elbow. And exhale, right elbow. Inhale, give me left. Exhale, right. Do it again, do it again. Inhale, left elbow. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Woo! Exhale, sweeper through, low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot flat. There we go. And then hips are open towards Mission Beach. We're not trying to square them off towards the ocean. Sink deep, back row. And remember that knee's got to point straight forward. We're not letting it lean inward. Now, can you, simple shape, right? We've probably all done this at some point in our life, something similar anyway. Can you try to feel it everywhere? So you're pulling your hands away from each other. You're stretching your arms. And remember, hips are open towards, there we go. Turn your back left toes in a little bit. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Trying to feel it every inch of your body, every cell. But still that internal state of calmness, balance, brought by our breath. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishva Konasana. Now, make sure you're stable and steady. Enough to where if I were to come over and try to push you over, which I may, thinking about it, right, you wouldn't move. Now take your left hand towards the ocean. And you just feel that extra length in your left side body, your rib cage, all throughout it. Option for right hand parallel, 5. Fantastic, breathe, 4. Woo, hey, it's not easy, I know. 3, it has to be this way. 2, inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. But your right knee is still pointing straight forward, right? Still bending deeply. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. We want to feel something. Otherwise, nothing's happening, and that challenge is good. Exhale, windmill down. Step it on back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhale's that upward facing dog. Remember, modify or skip it if you need. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo! All right, everybody. That was somewhat like, you can call it a dress rehearsal. We're not going to do all those things, right? We're going to do most of those things. Keep in mind, okay, we're breathing deep. Also keep in mind that yoga isn't what we do, it's how we do what we do. Let's see how much focus we could bring to this, huh? Let's see if we could just make it an absolute moving meditation. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive in, empty out completely. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Now sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach. Exhale, chair plane. Weights in your left foot. Inhale, right knee lifts, hands to the sky. Beautiful. Big movement. Exhale all the way down to low lunge. Step your right foot down, bring your hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Open wide, your heart to La Jolla. Exhale, extending, side angle pose. Give me some length and feel something, y'all. Good. Stay low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Woo! Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. You are doing big things for yourself, y'all. Inhale's that upward facing. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Look at you, doggaroo. Right away, inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Vixen, come here, Vixen. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high, soak up the ocean air. Exhale, chair plane, weights in your right foot, everybody. Inhale, smooth, left knee lifts, hands to the heavens. How graceful can we exhale, take it all the way down to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, circle open, second warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. You're doing amazing. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Shift forward and lower with control. Good, I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. It's at this point that some of us might be thinking, you know what, I showed up, I've done this much, this is enough. That's why I wait until now to tell you, hey, listen, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Okay, and I want you to get too much out of this. You have to stay the path. Okay, we're almost there. You're doing great. And by almost, I mean we're about halfway done with the warm-up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat backing. Exhale, fold, dive, empty it out. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, sink low, reach high. Exhale, chair plane, jet airplane your arms. Weights in your left foot, inhale, right knee, lift it. Hands to the heavens. Exhale, take her back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior, open wide. Exhale, extended side angle pose, empty out. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Tell you what, let's hold this one, huh? Reach up with your right hand, grab your left wrist. Good, we're pulling up. We're pulling out, we're pulling away. Gravity pulls us down all day long. As we get older, our body naturally tightens and stiffens, right? Here, we're going against that. This is the antidote, the medicine. We're creating space. We're here for another 3. Now we're transitioning to the back of our mat. Dougie, we're going rotated crescent, back of our mat. I'm counting on you, buddy. Don't let me down. 2. Inhale, straighten your front left leg. Exhale, rotate all the way to the back of your mat. Spin your back left heel up. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee or thigh. There we go, Dougie. I'm not really convinced you knew where you were going there, buddy, but you pulled it out. Now, if your thumbs are up by your shoulder, I want you to lift your whole torso up. There you go. Now we're active and engaged, right? I want some space and there we go. Good. Now, you're balanced, right? You're steady, you're sturdy, you're breathing. Work this for 3 more breaths. If you want to fly your arms wide, go for it. Inhale, drive back through your heel. Reach out through your head. And then use the leverage twist on your exhale. Give me 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. How about 1 more breath, everybody? This internal compression massages, stimulates your organs. Take another inhale. Exhale, release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. There you go, everybody. Stagger yourself with your neighbor, right, for obvious reasons. And then see if you can perhaps grab a hold of your ankles or your big toes. Head dropping down. Breath flowing. Hey, it's difficult because it has to be. Thank yourself for being here. Acknowledge yourself for being one of those people that does hard things. That's a good person to be. Right? If you had a team, right, what are the people you're going to have on your team? You're going to pick people that do hard things. Take 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. Inhale, rise, take it all the way up to standing. And then turn your left toes out towards the ocean. Shorten your stance about 2 inches. Now with straight legs, triangle pose. Inhale, reach out, reach out, reach out. Straight legs, straight legs. And then tick-tock your arms, left hand down, right hand high. Straight legs, brother. Yeah, now a micro bend is okay, because then you're just kind of taking care of protecting your knee. Good. See if you can maybe squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit, and that hopefully will kind of pull your right shoulder back so you can open your heart towards the Hoy a little bit more. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Take it back up. And then take your left hand to your sacrum, your right hand to the sky. Now shorten your stance. Turn and square off to the front of your mat, to the ocean. Now you want to turn your right toes in a lot. We're going rotated triangle. Okay? So take an inhale, reach high, reach out, reach out, reach out. Now if you have a water bottle, you might want to grab that. And then right hand comes down. It can be on the inside of the foot, on your shin to your water bottle, or to the outside. Inhale, look up. Flatten your back, pull your left hip back, draw your navel in. As you exhale, twist your heart towards Mission Beach. You could take your left hand to the sky. Both legs are as straight as we can get them. You can shorten your stance a little bit. So yeah, and maybe even widen it. Like last 4. Man. I know, yeah. There's a reason I don't demonstrate this. 2. All right, now come into a little bit more balancing. Inhale, look down, bend your left knee, slide your right foot about a foot forward, then lean into your front left leg and just come into balancing. Lift your back right leg up parallel to the ground. So your left hand is still reaching high. Right leg is parallel to the ground. There you go. 5. Breathing. 4. Hey, no matter what you do today. 3. I'm sure this hour and all the things you're doing here will end up being more difficult too. Take an inhale. Exhale, release to forward fold. Set everything down. Woo! Separate your feet hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. Drop your head down. So you got those big toes, right? You're just using them for some leverage. Hey, you're doing amazing. And, you know, being your own doctor, your own pharmaceutical factory. The only side effect is you're going to feel really good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release that. And then bend your knees to 90 degrees. Set your belly on your thighs, your knees on your chest. So your back is parallel to the ground. And now take your hands and reach them to the ocean so that you're looking down and your biceps are with your ears. Okay, y'all breathing deep, right? Y'all breathing? Now stay this low, but come high in the balls of your feet. Lift your heels. For 5. Hips sink a little bit. Eek. 4. Heels lift a little bit. Eek. 3, I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this pose is called, or even if it is a yoga pose officially. 2, but where was I? Take an inhale. Woo! Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, high push-up. Squeeze your legs. Round into your left hand and inhale, roll open to your right, side plank pose. You could drop a knee to the ground, forearm, whatever you need, okay? Keep breathing. Lift your hips, everybody. Crescent shape your left side body. And then try not to make that face or do that thing with your lips. And then if you're feeling strong, you might want to lift your right leg up. 5. Right hand towards the ocean. 4. Woo, beautiful, y'all. Last 3. 2, inhale. Exhale to plank. Take her to the other side. Round into your right hand, roll open to your left. Side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Good, everybody. Engaging those outer obliques. Lift those hips, back row. Come on, guys. Maybe left leg up. 5. 4, left hand to the ocean. 3. 2, inhale. Exhale, release. Move through your flow. Woo, meet you right back in downward facing dog. All right, everybody. Hips high, downward facing. We're just about there. We're just about there. Stay the path. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop of feet between hands. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest, reach. Exhale, chair plane. Weights in your right foot, y'all. Inhale, left knee lifts. Hands to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Step it all the way back. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior. Heart towards mission beach. Spread those wings. Exhale, extending. Side angle pose. Stay low. Inhale, reversing. Warrior. Holding here. Reaching up with your left hand, grabbing your right wrist. 5. Now, y'all saw how this went down on the other side, right? 4. So I'm expecting something like ballet-like. 3 in this transition. Here we go. 2. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Exhale, rotate all the way around. Spin your back right heel up. Right elbow comes to the outside of your left knee or thigh. There you go. Not exactly the nutcracker, but hey, smoother than I could have done it myself, I'll be honest. Now remember, if your thumbs are up by your shoulder, lift your whole torso up, right? We're not just checking out. Lift it up. There you go. Come on now, you're here. Lift up and be here. Yes, good. And then give me 3 breaths. Inhale. Create space. Drive through your heel, reach through your head. Exhale, navel in, twist a little bit. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, all right, take an inhale here. Good, exhale, release, low lunge. Walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs. Stagger yourself. Right away though, we got a hamstring stretch on the other side, an equal one. We got to keep this moving. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, arms open, airplane wings. Inhale, rise, take it all the way up. And then turn your right toes towards the ocean for triangle pose. Okay, you're going to shorten your stance a little bit. And then inhale, remember, it's about length. Reach out, out, out. Keep it a length. Tick-tock of the arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Front right leg is straight. Ish. Straight-ish. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Take her back up. Take your right hand to your sacrum, your left hand to the sky. Shorten your stance. Turn and square your hips up with the front of your mat. Turn your right toes in a ton. Like almost all the way, or left toes rather. Right toes are straight forward. Left toes almost straight forward. Inhale, reach up, reach out. Keep that water bottle, bring it with you if you got it. And then left hand down. Inhale, halfway lift. Right hip pulls back. Exhale, navel in, twist your heart towards La Jolla. Option for right hand to the sky. Pavarita Trikonasana. Hey, we got this. We're going to transition into balancing, and then it's all downhill. Okay, you're doing amazing. Stay the path. 5, breathe. 4, here we go. 3, Moving and balancing. Pavarita Ardha rotated half moon in 2. Inhale, bend your front right knee, slide your left foot forward. And then lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up, parallel to the ground. Woo, nice. Five. 4. Keep it going now. 3. Little Rob bass right there. 2, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Ha! Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Let's lower and take her all the way down. Woo! Take your hands, reach them forward. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. If this isn't happening with your arms, shoulders, you can take your hands along your side body. Zip up your legs, exhale everything out. Inhale, lift everything up. Lift it, y'all. Arms, legs. Good, if you can see the ocean right now, you want to look down. That was way too easy, y'all. Come on. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. Inhale, lift it, breathe it in. Exhale, release. Run your hands along your side body. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze right. Woo! Chin forward. This time, let's bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left foot left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. There you go, y'all. You can push a little bit on this one, can't you? Lift your thighs up off the ground. Bring your knees in towards each other. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Lift it. Woo! Woo! Release. Right ear to your mat. Gaze left. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Ah! What do you say? Downward facing dog? And we'll take her home, huh? I know you're thinking already. I know. Like, I could listen to this guy's humor all day. I'm sure of it. That makes one of us. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back right knee and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your left foot over 2. Now, you don't want to lean on that right hip, brother. Yeah, there we go. Keep your hips level. And you pull your heel in towards your body to protect and close your knee joint. Remember, we're not leaning on the left hip here. So that left, there we go. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands out. Drop your head down. And breathe. Breathe. Woo! That cortisol is dropping off the table now, y'all. And you didn't need, all you needed to do was show up to your mat. You didn't need any pills, any medication, you know. All the stuff that we're doing here today, you always hear me say, Big Pharma's working on a pill. That'll do it for you. Oh, they're working hard, y'all. But I encourage you to let your food, let your practice, Let your meditation be your medicine. We don't need to look for most things anyway, right? Outside of ourselves. For a lot of things, let's say. We show up. And it's not like we have to be perfect when we show up. We don't have to master yoga, but mastering the art of showing up to yoga, mastering the art of showing up to your meditation, mastering the art of whatever, cooking nourishing food. That's what's important. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your left hip, turn back to face the street. Bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Sit bones come flat. It is Janu Sirsasana. Root down, reach high, breathe in, then turn and square with your right leg and exhale, fold all the way down. You're doing more today in this hour than some people you know will do in a month. I kind of got the feeling that a couple of us here were like, you know what, this is more than I've done in a month. Well, it's got to be done, y'all. It's got to be done. Or maybe even longer. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take her back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees come open nice and wide for Baddha Konasana. Here, rather than rounding your spine, see if you can tilt your whole pelvic bowl forward. So you'll lead with your heart, lengthen, and then exhale, hinge at your waist. So you'll fold with a flat spine. Ultimately, our back will probably round a little bit, just bringing a little bit more focus, quality of attention towards it. That's the way more how we do what we do. Keep breathing deep. Ozzy. Where the heck are you? One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Take her back up. Just take your left leg, swing it around behind you. So we're still facing the street. We're just taking that half pigeon pose. Ekapara Raja Kapotasana on our right leg. One side's going to be different from the other. It's okay. Remember, heel pulls in, hips are level. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Deep diaphragm breathing, very alive. Again, thank yourself. Tell yourself, hey, listen, nice work. I didn't have to come here today, but I showed up. I made it through my practice. I did awesome. And even if that wasn't the truth, your brain would believe you. Right? Your internal dialogue ended up becoming the programs that we run through this supercomputer that's sitting on our shoulders here. Last week, maybe.
No, we're lucky to have such a beautiful
Getting it in between the rain.
Wow.
Joey, I come see you. I come see you. You good. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Take her back up. Lean onto your right hip. Turn back to face the ocean. Just about there, everybody. Sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. Root down through your sit bones. Reach high through your hands. Turn, square up with your left leg, and exhale. Go for it. Fold it on down. And I just know it's kind of what the doctor ordered for a lot of folks here, for our backs, for our hamstrings, for our hips, our shoulders, for our brain. Nice job. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale, right. Release that. Come back up. Straighten both legs out in front. And roll easily onto your back. Once you get there, happy baby's waiting for you, y'all. Happy baby's waiting. Knees wide. Knees wide. So arms on the inside. There we go. And then spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Spinal twist. Twist and hit both sides. When you're all good, take her back through center. We made it, everybody. Pull both knees in, just for a moment. And then release. Let your legs fall out. Your toes fall open. Your palms are just going to rest face up along your side body. Just a real comfortable position here. Lay back, close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose, fill up. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Clear it out, exhale. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Sit out. Woo. Let your breath settle. Riding back into its natural pace. Let everything physically soften, disengage. And as I mentioned earlier, the intention of the practice is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, just to bring us back to a state of balance, a state of inward stillness. Allow yourself to bask in that for a few moments. I'll guide us out just a few. Shavasana. Did you get a count? 212.
Huh?
212?
212.
I gotta go. Thank you.
Hey, thanks. You folks at home, thanks for tuning in. Hope you got some value out of this. Do me a favor, please hit that like button before you check out. Appreciate you. Leave me a comment. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga on Venmo. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow morning. Namaste. Again, this practice ends up being very challenging. Physically, mentally, it has to be that way. So when you get to this point, right, it's never easy, but it's always worth it once you get to this point. You've done something special today. If you're ready, you can just start to breathe kind of lightly. Maybe wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. If you'd like to roll on your side, like you're just easily waking up, that's right there for you. Option to make your way to seated as well. Again, notice how you feel, right? Calm, peaceful, balanced. This is why we show up to our mat. Again, you've done something special. Thank yourself for being here. Acknowledge yourself. If we don't acknowledge ourselves, we look for other people to do it. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this meditation. I feel blessed to be able to share this practice. Thank you so much for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. This system allows us to share this practice, and it has for 16 years now. A lot of times classes get kind of big, and so people think, oh, he won't notice mine not being there, and then 50, 75, 100 people are doing that. So again, thank you for honoring the system. Thank you for your generosity, and I hope you get value out of your time here. The divine within me honors that within you.